Am I excited for Season 8 of The Walking Dead? So, The Walking Dead is, of course, an extremely popular TV show that is now coming on to its 8th season. And even though I've never really discussed The Walking Dead, it's always been a show I've quite enjoyed, I've always had a strong interest in, and I've been catching up on it. I'm actually currently about halfway through Season 7 on my catch-up, because it's just been released on Blu-ray here in the UK. And let's just say, I'm mixed when it comes to hype. So, I think The Walking Dead is one of the most varying of quality shows per season. So, what I mean by this is I think each season can honestly flip either way. I think Season 1 is brilliant, Season 2, meh, Season 3, great, 4 is okay, Season 5, I think is really controversial for me. I actually didn't like that season. Season 6 I found mildly entertaining, and Season 7 so far has been a drag. So, this is what I mean. My opinion with The Walking Dead, it can go either way. So, am I excited for Season 8? Well, we all know that in Season 8 they are going to be adapting the famous Walking Dead comic book storyline All Out War. You can see the promotional poster here. And this does get me excited because this is an action-packed era of the comics. And that is one thing I think The Walking Dead lacks a lot of the time, and that's action. And it wouldn't be so bad if all the character interactions in The Walking Dead weren't so boring, but because they are, you miss the action. And when it does happen, it's cool, so hopefully we'll get loads of that in Season 8. So continuing on with that point, like I say, not only am I excited just because it's all-out war, but I want to see a lot more action scenes, because The Walking Dead, when it decides to actually do action and commit to action, it does it really well. It's really great action to watch, it's fun, it's exciting, it's riveting, it's hardcore, it's gut-punching, and that is exactly what I want in Season 8. I want some brutal battles that are going to be taking place against Negan survivors, and I think we'll get a really tight season full of action-packed episodes. Another thing I'm excited for is, if this is all-out war, then there has to be some casualties. There has to be some casualties of the war. And I want to see some characters die. Now, I'm not saying, we kill loads of them. I'm just saying we get a couple of good gut-punching deaths like we got in Season 7 in the premiere. Something along those lines. I mean, I imagine they're going to kill a few side characters in this. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And I reckon we're going to get one actual meaningful death. But if we get one, maybe two, I think that'll be satisfying enough to make this war justified. So, who might be a casualty of war? Well, I actually think Daryl Dixon is actually pretty high up on this list. I feel his character arc has really come full circle now. And Rosita, I definitely think has a possibility. She's pretty much all out for revenge now. She's put herself on a death route, so I think she's definitely got potential to go down. And I also think that Tara, I don't know what it is, I just kind of have a gut punch feeling that maybe she might die this season. I don't really know why, I just kind of foresee it coming. And finally, the big thing is that obviously we are getting the time jump. Now, we saw in the trailer for Season 8 the old man Rick sort of shot, as you can see here. Very exciting stuff. We don't quite know how far in the future this is going to be, or if this is maybe even like a dream. We don't quite know yet, but all I know is that it has got me intrigued, so I'm definitely going to stay tuned to The Walking Dead to make sure I can find out what this is, because it's a very interesting concept, and to see what they can actually use with it could be very interesting indeed. So, are you guys excited for The Walking Dead Season 8? I mean, I personally am okay with it. I think The Walking Dead, on the whole, is a decent show. However, it has a lot of shortcomings. I think it's very boring in places, extremely boring in fact. I was so close to dropping the show in Season 5. I was so close. But I stuck with it, and though Season 7 is getting me down again, the promises that are coming in Season 8 do make me stick with it. So, I am pretty excited, but I can't get myself too optimistic for The Walking Dead Season 8, unfortunately.